Howdy there, I'm Curlick, and welcome to another one of these voice videos. If you don't want to listen to me talk about the voices along the way, this video is separated, as always, into just me talking about it, doing some fun with the voices, and then the main event. So if you just want the main event of what happens, just go click on it. There's chapters there. I mean, go. But if you want to sit and you want to listen, howdy there, again, Curlick, Cell. I was originally planning on just doing Perfect Cell. We're looking about right here. I'm not going for the, what is it? The actual cell, but I'm going for more of the, Team 4-star cells.
Oh, don't lie, Boy Scout. That must have been Catharsis by proxy.
So, this is where that sits. There's a little bit of a grumble to it, a little more of a very posh, you don't want it to be, you want it to be just shy of being that more UK accent, where it's just shy of it. And that's even just listening to Taka and his stories on when he met the voice actor for Cell. It's like, no, you're doing it way you're too much posh, too much this, too much that, it's terrible, blah, 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 and just joking around with him. There's Perfect Cell.
And then you go into more of the imperfect cell, which for me, I feel like I need to, almost cringe myself for it, but I don't actually have to if I want to get really into it. I almost feel like my tongue is coming out of my throat. Oh, God. You're even starting to look like Kami.
And then, of course, then the other one is right here. You get semi-perfect cell.
Oh my God! It's TN! What, was Krillin busy?
To break them through, I should really get like an actual outline to these things, but I do these on the fly without thinking because I don't know how to structure this. And again, I'm not a professional, but you can pay me if you want me to say things, specifically. So when to work my way up, when I think of Perfect Cell,
I put rasp into my voice, then I put it higher, and then if I really want to get into it, I just put a lot of breathiness into it, and almost like my tongue is trying to come out of my mouth!
And it's just, again, it gets into that creepy, twisted feel of it. If I'm trying to do a semi-perfect cell, I'm still almost do it like I'm doing an orc, where he's got the lisp, and I used to have to do this to actually get the lisp, but now I can just do it without having to. Just drop your voice, put an accent on it, put the lisp in there, and then, but then I had to switch that and move that into semi-perfect cell, in which, see, it takes me a second. Where if I'm talking like this, it's about right here, but it's almost like I can't. See, now it's gone. This is the problem. Guess who doesn't practice his semi-perfect cell? Because nobody cares about semi-perfect cell. And he's a mess. He's awful. So this imperfect cell, or cell, I guess, is a disgusting, horrible, terrifying horror beast. Then you have semi-perfect cell, which is just disgusting. And then you have perfect cell, which is everybody's favorite, of course. But if I'm somewhere in here, it's almost like it's like, think like, oh my gosh. Think like a chief commanding officer in a TV show that's like a little more rough. Maybe he's got some extra weight on him for one reason or another. That's kind of where my brain goes. Where he's just talking like this, and he wants whatever's in front of him so bad. And then of course there's Cell. Well, I don't exactly know how to describe it. If you know how to do Plankton's voice, then you can probably do Cell. But of course, I'm raising my voice. It feels like it's right here when I talk. It feels like it's right here. Whereas the other ones are like lower, mid, and then a little more in the higher part. Again, not a professional voice actor. Best of luck. Highly recommend you just listen to clips and everything like that and do your best. Do your best out there. And when he's a little more frustrated, he gets so much more like this, going back to the second form a little more. I think that's enough explaining. Enjoy? This is gonna be interesting. Hopefully it actually turns out well. If people like me singing in the voices, I'll do more songs in the voices. It did better. The Kermit one did better than the Inosuke.
But I also don't see myself being able to sing in this voice.
It just doesn't feel right, but I am happy I picked up that voice. It's really fun. Anywho, I'm stalling, because I'm gonna go sing this now, and I'm not gonna have the camera on me, so enjoy.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that's brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest. Welcome to the internet. What would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We got a million different ways to engage. Welcome to the internet. Put your cares aside. Here's a tip for straining pasta. Here's a 9-year-old who died. We got movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the different characters in Harry Potter fucking each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, cause a random guy just kindly sent you photos of his cock. They are gravy and off-putting. He just sent you more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it, you whore. See a man beheaded, get offended, see a shrink. Show us pictures of your children, tell us every thought you think. Start a rumor, buy a boomer, send a debtor to a boomer, or DM a girl and groomer, do a zoomer, find a tumor ring. Here's a healthy breakfast option, you should tell your mom. Here's why women never fuck you, here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quickie quiz. Obama said the immigrants to vaccinate your kids. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. You know, it wasn't always like this. Not very long ago, just before your time, right before the towers fell, circa 99. This was catalogs, travel blogs, a chat room or two. We set our sights and spent our nights waiting for you, insatiable you. Mommy let you use her iPad, you were barely 2, and it did all the things we designed it to do. Now look at you. Oh, look at you. Unstoppable, watchable. Your time is now, your insides out. Honey, how you grew. And if we stick together, who knows what we'll do. It was always the plan to put the world in your hand. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything and anything and everything and anything and everything and all of the time.